Okay, now if we take a look at this, you still see that I have this up here. Okay, because like I said, this is the original what we used to do. Okay, now the only thing we're adding is we're adding another line over here. This column is going to be your change column. Something's going to happen to our original values, okay, or original percent. This is our original. And then we're going to get, because we're changing it, we're going to get a new value over here, okay? We could have a new percent, we could have a new value. So we can find out all that information. Remember how I had to subtract in the other one? Well, you can set that up in a proportion and then just solve if you'd like to, okay? And not subtract at the end. So let's take a look at this first one here. It says find the change percent, okay? The percent change, sorry. Original value is 60. So let's take a look at that. Let's try our first 3-line method. So we have our O, original, 60. So you just put that right there. What's always, always, always in the proportion? 100. So 100% goes right there. Now, this next line, next fraction column would be for change. Do you see anything about change here or here? No. So this column right now is, we're not going to be filling anything in because we don't know anything about that. Now, this next one says new value. New value, we know, is 80. So it's not a percent, so it must stay on the top because values go on top. So 80 goes right here under our new column. OCN. Okay? Now, you're probably saying to me, Mr. Amy, well, that doesn't look like anything like a proportion. But it wants to know the percent change. So if it wants to know the change, that means we got to be in this column. And we don't know anything about the percent, so that's going to be our X. But how could I figure out what this number would be if I went from 60 and my new total is going to be an 80? That's right, I would subtract. 80 minus 60 is 20. So 20 goes right there. Now does it look like you have a proportion? Yep, we use the 80 to help us set up the proportion. So now cross multiply. You don't need this column over here. You're going to see in the OCN method, one of these columns you're not going to use. It's just helping you get to your problem to solve it. So 60 times x is 60x equals 100 times 20. 20 times 100. 0. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 1 is 2. So you have 2,000. Once again, just like in any of the other problems we've done today, you can see you have an equation. We have a variable over here with a number attached to it, and we have an equal sign and another value over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw the opposite line down the middle. 60 times, not because it's an x, because it's a variable, 60 is attached to a variable. So we're going to do the opposite of multiplication, and we're going to divide. Now, please make yourself working smarter, not harder, okay? 0 on top, 0 on the bottom, they cancel. Now, I can't do anything else with the rest of the zeros, so use your calculator, or in my instance, I don't have a calculator right here. I'm just going to set it up. 200 inside the house, 6 outside the house. Does 6 go into 2? No. 6 go into 20? Yes. 3 times. That gives me an 18. I subtract, I get 2, bring down my 0. Well, I'm stuck in the same situation I was just in, right? So 6 goes into 20 3 times. 18. Bring it down 0 or 2. Add another 0. Bring it down. And you can see that I'm going to continue getting the same thing all the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to know that now x is by itself, and x is going to be 33.3%. Remember, we were solving for a percent on the bottom. That's why I have to attach the percent here. Okay?